down these two. Fire down these two. Oh, yeah. You. Hey, Ripple is.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Was trying to extend the life of that play, wasn't he? Got out of the pocket, ended up scrambling off to his left, trying to find anyone open downfield to try and make a big-time play.
Thought he had an opening there for a second, but that window closed pretty quickly. And this Texans defense, they're all charged up now. They stopped him behind the line for the 2nd straight play.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a first-time Pro Bowler from a year ago, Lamar Miller. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Flushed out right. Hit as he...
Remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tuck roll that they can fall back on anymore.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. It muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10.
All I hear is that motherfucking fan blow.
Out of the gun, Watson. And that will be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is making sure he's got to hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Mahomes. He's got a man.
Bye-bye.
30.
Tyreek.
10.
Tyreek.
Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 96 yards. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And I think it's safe to say we won't call many touchdown passes longer than that this year, partner.
No, I would agree with that totally. And right now, you're looking at offensive coordinator. Conservative would not go next to his name. Risk taker, definitely, because he valued the opportunity to create a big play against what could have been disaster if they end up getting sacked or fumbling the ball in the shadow of their own goal line.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Field goal.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Down in Mississippi, down in New Orleans.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of the game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
On second down now.
Yep.
It's Miller.
Honey Badger! Oh, that's Tabor. That's Tease.
It's a loss of
what you over there doing, boy, Tease? 30-11. Watch the out.
Throwing on third down. Watson.
Thank you.
Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. To the right side, it's
go,
Kelsey.
Little niggas. Let's go, little niggas.
15 shy of the 10.
Let's go, little niggas.
Pick-up of 16 and the Chiefs first down.
What a real Kelsey knocking over a fucking cornerback? Yeah, right. That's real shit.
In just this first quarter. It's 1st and 10.
JJ ain't shit. Tyreek!
Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Tyreek
Hill.
Motherfucking cheater.
Touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him.
Down in New Orleans.
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in
roughing the kicker.
Now maybe you switch a better cover guy to him. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up.
I'm making sure you ain't trying to touch my players, man.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Field goal.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Now what they gonna do? See if they get out their character now, fellas.
The offense now
I'll take that run game all the way
away. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays.
Where you going?
That, right? They have a script to start the ball
Come
game.
here, boy.
And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Hey, man,
down 2 touchdowns
you deserve a first down. You ain't had one yet.
Script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. Watson going to give this one to Miller. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
That was a nice play.
Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Too far downfield, something those linemen have to watch out for, and that time it costs them.
What they got to do with your lineman?
Watson hands this to Foreman. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of around 5.
You can't, if you have an offensive lineman.
But you're down early. Okay. How do you get back in the game? Maybe
never mind. You got it.
I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message.
And screens, the niggas don't be going upfield yet. They hold back.
He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled.
I said, okay, bro, you good. You got it.
Way back into this game.
I'm not about to get into this conversation with you.
They'll try the air now with Watson. And this one grabbed by Darren Fells. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. The last catch nearly got him a first, but it did not, and they'll try to convert on 3rd and inches. They turn to the fullback.
Hey.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a
no,
wall
sir.
right around
Let's
the
go.
line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to 4th down.
Oh, he worked me.
And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Texans football to start quarter 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Miller.
That's what we want.
And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Play action.
On 2nd down, here's Miller.
Oh! Let's go. Good help.
On the tackle, Tyrann Mathieu.
Good help, Honey Badger.
Keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Buying time to his left.
No, sir.
That is incomplete.
The one with the dime look that time on defense just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. No one attempted or made more field goals than Fairbairn last year. He was 37 of 42.
And they were grateful for every one of those that put 3 points on the board. About guarantee you, Bill O'Brien, the head coach, is thinking to himself, we need to use them a lot less in 2019. Let's make sure we score some more touchdowns.
2 sides to every coin. This is the bad side of missing the 58-yarder. Now they start at the 48. Now left side on the swing pass.
Sorry, sir.
They're work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
He took that monkey-ass blitz, man.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together.
Give me that spin.
Downfield,
you have some
really
money,
nice
too.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Butker, what a pickup he's been for Kansas City the last 2 years. Remember, he was drafted by Carolina to be the eventual successor to Graham Gano. That didn't pan out. Casey got him as a free agent. He's been really good. Yeah, Gano said, oh no, I'm keeping my job. But Butker found his home in Kansas City, a franchise record for points scored in his first 2 seasons. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Want to. We know, but let me finish. Okay,
thank you. Oh! Come on,
Chiefs. Nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination. I think you just called it desperation time.
Your money, man.
You did, but let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll toss it to Miller. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. 3rd and long.
Let's go.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got
Coffin
all
corner.
of it.
That's a good punt, though. Good.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying,
not one that I've ever met.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
This defense can use some more of these types of plays.
Up just a hair.
Reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. Now the Texans will use one of their 2 remaining timeouts. That's their 2nd, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this 2nd quarter. We'll be right back. Here's the Chiefs punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time.
Oh, man. Yeah, maybe.
33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
My internet.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
That's what's up, man.
Tip carry now for Lamar Miller. And he'll take this close to a 1st down at the Chiefs' 43-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
I don't give a fuck. You just quit. Just quit. All right, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up then. You talk about it's the land. Oh, it's the land. Oh, it's the land. That's not why you get your ass.
Jonathan Coachman of the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. Just 4 yards on the pickup, and that's good enough to extend the drive.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4.
Oh, shit. Whew.